Welcome to another insightful video where we simplify complex concepts in the enterprise software industry for you. I'm Ryan Chan, CEO and founder of Upkeep, a tool that empowers maintenance and reliability teams. Today, we'll be unearthing the differences between a maintenance technician and a mechanic. You might think they're the same, but there are significant differences you need to know. We'll delve into their core concepts, required skills, responsibilities, and the industries where they're most needed. So buckle up and let's get right into it. Ever wondered what the difference is between a maintenance technician and a mechanic? If you're not deeply involved in the industry, it might seem like they do the same job. They clock in at similar times, deal with similar situations, and some might even argue that the distinction is merely a matter of semantics. But let me tell you, these two positions are quite different. A maintenance technician generally has more training in specific situations than a mechanic. However, a mechanic can handle a wider variety of situations in a shorter period of time. To add to the confusion, these roles can overlap in some areas, but each professional carries out the job slightly differently. For instance, in specialized applications, a maintenance technician may be required, while a mechanic may be needed in smaller organizations that can't afford specialized training for their people. So, let's dive deeper into the core concepts behind each role, the skills needed for each field, and the responsibilities and industries in which you find these professionals. This will help us understand the difference between a maintenance technician and a mechanic. Let's start with the overall similarities and then delve into the specifics of each role. Both professions require at least a high school diploma. They demand high technical abilities, and people in these professions tend to be extremely detail-oriented and mechanically minded. They also have high organizational skills and work well under pressure. And finally, both roles are flexible and adaptable to the needs of the organization or company at any given moment. The differences between these two roles typically lie in the specialization of each role and their place in the company as a whole. A maintenance technician, for example, specializes in a particular piece of machinery, process, or another specific task. Their training centers around machinery, so they become invaluable when their expertise is needed at a critical point in time. Unlike mechanics, maintenance technicians focus on a narrow skill set and develop it to a finer degree over time. On the other hand, mechanics are trained to be useful in a wide variety of situations. They study and learn the basics of machinery, processes, industry regulations, and company policies in order to fill in the gaps and offer assistance when needed. Mechanics are particularly valuable in smaller companies who can't afford to hire specialized technicians, but still need a mechanic or a team of mechanics on staff to solve multiple small and mid-sized problems. So what skills do these professions use the most? What skills should maintenance technicians and mechanics have before they work on facility maintenance? Firstly, they need a fine eye for detail. Maintenance mechanics and technicians are top-notch at performing repairs. Noticing when small parts are out of place can go a long way in an organization. Secondly, they need to be observant and proactive. If you can't observe the machines that you're working on, you may miss major repairs that can lead to thousands of dollars of damage down the road. Thirdly, they need leadership skills. Training and managing other employees is an essential skill, especially as you gain seniority. Fourthly, they need social adaptability. As someone who interacts with people from different departments, you should develop strong people and connection-building skills. Lastly, they need to prioritize responsibilities. As a maintenance mechanic or technician, you'll be juggling many tasks throughout the day. This is a skill that comes with practice and experience. Now let's look at the core role expectations of maintenance technicians and mechanics. Maintenance technicians might only work on a specific application, such as sheet metal on airplane frames. Other technicians may work on a specific type of product, machine, process, or other individualized situation that a company needs a specialist to manage. Mechanics, on the other hand, are more likely to work as temporary workers or as generalists. They are much more flexible and generally can move from company to company more quickly than a technician can adapt to the needs of different businesses. In almost every industry that requires a plant, a manufacturing center, or a distribution center, you will find maintenance technicians and mechanics. They can take care of lawns, buildings, facilities, office spaces, and every area that needs maintenance. However, the term generally refers to people who work in industries such as manufacturing, distribution, and heavy maintenance. In manufacturing, both maintenance technicians and mechanics are employed on a regular basis. They have different roles, but these are highly dependent on the needs of the company and on the size of the facility. In distribution, maintenance technicians and mechanics ensure that all the machinery is operational, safe, and functional on a day-to-day basis. In these situations, maintenance technicians may be used more because of the nature of the machinery in question. In heavy maintenance work, mechanics are more in demand. These companies specialize in general maintenance as opposed to highly specific jobs. This creates a demand for mechanics who are experienced in many different fields, as opposed to somebody who knows a single system inside and out. At the end of the day, the difference between a maintenance technician and mechanic is how specialized they are and in what kind of certificates, training, and hands-on experience that these professionals generally bring to companies. Small companies may not have the resources to hire specific maintenance technicians. In these instances, mechanics may be a better choice. On the other hand, larger companies need specialization and specialized technicians in order to bring their assets, machinery, and processes to the next level. Regardless, both of these professions have unique roles in many different industries and are extremely valuable in the manufacturing, distribution, and heavy maintenance industries in particular. Maintenance technicians and mechanics ensure that functional machines in a system perform on time, on schedule, and as expected, without downtime or delays. And that brings us to the end of our video. We've discussed the key differences between maintenance technicians and mechanics, their skills, responsibilities, and the industries where they're most needed. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more insightful content. For more information about Upkeep and our services, visit us at upkeep.com. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.